flat this morning, Brock, after last night?
Yeah, anytime you lose, you're a little bit flat, but we certainly won't be feeling sorry for ourselves this week. I've got a bit of a longer break in between now and round two, so a good chance to freshen up and have a look at where we went wrong and get ready for the Tigers.
Taking a one-goal lead into that last quarter, do you really think that you're going to run on and win the match? And do you think that what went wrong in the last quarter?
Yeah, I'm not too sure what went wrong. They just seemed to have all the play and just looked to outrun us, and it was sort of like a deer caught in the headlights. We just didn't react or didn't do anything to sort of stop their momentum. But we were confident that going into the last we'd back our fitness and having the lead and playing some good footy in patches. We were definitely confident we'd run out the game.
In saying that, Ken Hinkley was saying their fitness is second to none. Would you agree with that? Do you think that they do have an edge?
Yeah, look, we knew they've been talking about their fitness all pre-season, how fit they were and how it had been one of their best pre-seasons. So we knew they were fit, but having said that, we had a pretty brutal pre-season ourselves, and Arizona was quite hard, and it's certainly the biggest pre-season I've ever had in terms of the amount of volume that we did. So it was both sides are going to back their fitness, and in the end they got over the line.
Mick touched on last night the fact that so many guys had surgery off-season. Did you feel like you were a bit underdone, not you personally, but you as a team?
Look, I don't think you can use that as an excuse. Once you cross that white line, you put your name up to play, then it doesn't matter if you've had injury interrupted pre-season. You're out there, and you can't be using that as an excuse if things don't turn out your way. That's the fact, but once you cross that white line, you're fit and raring to go.
Just on that, how did you sort of pull up? I mean, obviously intensity goes up more than the practice matches. Did you feel a big shift though between the NAB Challenge and the practice matches you played to round one?
Yeah, it's always a massive step up. You can play as many practice matches as you want, but you're never going to be quite that real season match hard until you get probably a couple of rounds into the season. So it will be better for the run, but the practice matches only allow you to get to a certain type of intensity. When you're playing for 4 points, certainly the intensity goes up.
So how's Walks after his high forearm and his heavy tackle? Is he just a bit frustrated with himself, or is he just, let's just move on and
I didn't see the incident, mate, so you have to ask Walks when you see him.
WWE stuff there with Montfors on the fence there?
Oh, I didn't see it, mate, so you'd have to ask Walks.
Ollie Wines and Jared Pollock, were you surprised by such an influence they play for being such young players?
No, we spoke about those players like we do all players, especially in the midfield meeting, and we saw what sort of year Ollie Wines had last year, and it's hard to sort of play close attention to everyone. You've got superstars like Boak and Ebert and Robbie Gray who runs through the midfield, so we need to be a bit more accountable in that area, and but full credit to Port and their mids, they played really well.
Was it a bit of a reality check?
Not sure if it's a reality check. I think is we were really happy with the way we played our first quarter, and there were certain patches in the second and third quarter, especially when they got a bit of a run on. We were able to fight back and sort of play some really good footy ourselves. So I'm not sure if it's a reality check. I think it's just being a bit more consistent over the whole game, and putting things in place that when sides get a run on, that we're able to react a bit quicker and sort of get the game back in our terms a little bit, because during games there are going to be times when the other side gets a run on. It's how we react and how we get the game back on our terms.
And how would you say Daisy's first game was as a Blue?
Yeah, his set shot goal kicking wasn't up to scratch. I think he kicked a few off his shin there, but look, he's had a really good pre-season. He's brought a lot of knowledge to the club, and he'll be better for the run, and it's not going to be something where he just comes in and has 30 straight away. It's still going to take a bit of time for him to fit well into the side, but another game under the belt, he'll be better for that, and get out in the G against Richmond. I'm sure he'll improve again.
You mentioned that goal kicking. It seemed like it was something that perhaps hurt you a few times last year as well. You didn't always take your chances.
Yeah, look, it was a focus, especially for the forwards and mids during the pre-season, to work on our goal kicking, because I think the statistics show from last year that we weren't one of the better goal kicking sides, especially from set shots. So look, you can practice all you want at training, but until you get into the game under real fatigue and real match-like situations, then that's where we've really got to kick him.
And just one more on Andrew. I know you said you didn't see the incident, but obviously you don't want to go losing a player of his calibre even for a week so early in the season.
I can't say if we're going to lose him or not, mate, because I didn't see it. So.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
nice
bro.
one. Thanks.